Young and restless preview. Sharon is set for a horrifying recurrence of her history. We can't believe it's happening again. It's no surprise when a soap opera brings back a baddie from the past, but young and restless, Sharon has had more than her fair share of villains to deal with in quick succession. It's almost too much to believe that she's set to repeat a horrifying scene from her past yet again. Yes, Sharon is set to square off with Matt Clark, which in and of itself is a shocking repeat of history given the recent torment she went through with the brutal Cameron Kirsten. After the man who violently attacked her and she thought she'd killed turned up in Genoa City and kidnapped her daughter, Faith, Shar was forced to stab him to death during a terrifying confrontation. If that wasn't enough, Kirsten came back to haunt her after the fact. Sure, it was all in her mind and drug-induced, but the effects on her mental state were very real. No sooner did Sharon put Cameron and Ian and Jordan's torment behind her than she was taken prisoner and held captive anew, this time with her nemesis, Phillies. The pair were put through the ringer and nearly killed by Martin Laurent, but Sharon soldiered on, heading off to Aristotle Dumas' chateau in France with Nick, where they encountered yet more death and drama. Once back in Genoa City, Sharon remained sane, though we're not sure how, and looked forward to restarting a romance with her ex-husband, only to find themselves thrown back into yet another nightmare when Noah's brush with death led Sharon to come face to face with her former rapist, Matt Clark. Sharon is nothing if not a mama bear, so having reached the conclusion that Clark was coming for her and Nick through their son, what comes next seems inevitable. Young and restless spoilers indicate that Sharon will stand her ground with Matt Clark, which clearly means a confrontation is afoot. If it's exhausting for us at this point, we can't imagine how it must feel for Sharon to continually have to deal with old monsters coming out of the woodwork. The question is, what will go down when Sharon confronts Matt? That's where the horrifying repeat of history is bound to come in. Either we're being set up for yet another scene where Sharon must kill the villain to protect her child, survive, get rid of him for good, or the groundwork is being laid for Nick or Noah to swoop in and do the deed for her. But, you might be thinking, will Matt really die so soon after reappearing? It's possible they'll drag out his torment for maximum value. Sharon might even find herself locked up again, but ultimately, she will be forced to replay some variation of this horrifyingly repetitive scene from her past. We honestly don't know what's more shocking, the deadly confrontation itself, or the fact that these people could actually play out this same scenario so many times in one lifetime.